So the next topic, 1.2, defining limits and use it limit notation. And also topic 1.4, which is pretty much estimating limits from tables. So think about it. Consider the function f of x equals x cubed minus 1 divided by x minus 1, where x does not equal 1. So again, remember that the reason here that x cannot be equal to 1 is because what happens when you plug in 1 into the denominator, we get a what? That's right. So we get an undefined, right? And once we get an undefined, that means there's no value, right? So if you guys notice right here on the graph, that's where you guys see that hole appear right there, okay? So look at the graph at the right. What is f of x approaching as x approaches 1? So use your fingers and trace along the graph on both sides of 1. So what happens if we're coming, where is it going if we're coming in from the left side, right? Where is it going? Where's my finger going if I'm coming in from the right side? Okay. Now it says, do your fingers seem to come to a place where they are fairly close together? So where do you think your fingers would meet? At which y value or f of x value in this case? So, all right. So the question above can be rewritten symbolically as the limits as x approaches 1 of x cubed minus 1 divided by x minus 1. So again, the limits as x approaches 1 of x cubed minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Now, we will find the limits later on algebraically. First of all, we're going to start you guys finding limits using a table of values. It makes it a lot easier for everybody to comprehend. So one of the first things you guys should do, again, make sure you guys have Desmos ready. Makes it a lot easier for you guys to be finding values. So let me go straight to that. So right here, make sure you guys substitute, plug in the equation, f of x, f parentheses x equals, and again, if you guys hit the division button, remember it pops up the fraction symbol. So x cubed minus 1, and then that divided by x minus 1. Now, even though it doesn't show it here, so if you guys notice, my scale is going by 2, so 1 would be about right there. So if you guys notice, it's completely undefined, which is, again, x cannot be equal to 1, right? That is a condition. So we're going to use a table. Now on Desmos, you can always add a table. So click on the plus sign, hit table. And then up here, you got to make sure that you're using the same variables that you used in the previous part. So x is fine right there. And here, you can just type in f of x. The nice thing about this is as you're filling in the table, it's going to start to give you guys different values, right? So if you put 0.9, it gives you the value for that. Hit enter, and then you're going to continue until you guys find all the values that you guys need to find. I think Desmos does suggestions for you guys too. If you hit 1 again, you'll notice it's undefined. And then again, keep working with 1.001. So now that would be coming in from the right side, right? From the top, my finger with my right finger. Okay, and then 1.01, and then 1.1. All right, so if you guys notice, we can say pretty much that as we're getting closer and closer to 1, which value are we started to get closest to?